Edinburgh, Edinburgh, Edinburgh. Those were my miserable attempts at pronouncing the capital of Scotland while I was staying with the Scottish family over Christmas, and they couldn't help laughing, of course. Many people also struggle with the capital of Poland and the capital of China. To save you from a similar embarrassment, we have prepared this geographical alphabet. Enjoy it. Letter A. Arab. The United Arab Emirates is one of the Arab countries. Arabic. Arabic is the language spoken in the Arab world. Arkansas. This American state is pronounced Kansas.
Kansas.
However, this American state is pronounced Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Yes, you're not dreaming. Arkansas. Asia is the home of the Bengal tiger. Athens. Athens is the capital of Greece. Australia. Australia is the biggest island and the smallest continent at the same time. Letter B. The Baltic Sea. The thing is, when A and L come together, they are usually pronounced all. Subsequently, the Baltic Sea is surrounded by the Baltic states. The Balkans. Countries in the vicinity of the Balkans are called the Balkan states. Beijing or Beijing. The 2008 Olympic Games took place in Beijing, the capital of China. Belarus. Never tell a Belarusian they are from Belarus. Belarus is the name which was actual for the USSR times, so unless you feel like going back in time, say Belarus and Belarusian. Brazil. Good coffee, football and carnivals have made Brazil famous. Brussels. Brussels, the capital of Belgium, is also home to the Peeing Boy statue. Letter C. Cambodia. Angkor Wat is situated in Cambodia. Canada. We stress the first syllable here. And did you know Canada has the longest coastline on the planet? Canberra. Canberra, not Sydney, is the capital of Australia, the Carpathians. These mountains are called the Carpathians. Chicago. Chicago is nicknamed the Windy City. China. China is the most populated country in the world. Cologne. Eau de Cologne comes from Cologne. Connecticut. Connecticut is yet another American state. Croatia. The national team of Croatia has repeatedly shown some impressive results at the World Cup. Cuba. Cuba is home to great dances like cha-cha-cha and mambo. Cyprus. Cyprus is one of the biggest islands in the Mediterranean Sea. The Czech Republic. Have you been to the Czech Republic? Not yet? At least you know how to pronounce it. The Czech Republic. Letter D. The Danube. The Danube, one of the longest rivers in Europe, passes through at least 10 different countries. Dutch is the nationality of people from the Netherlands. Dutch cheese. Dutch tulips. Danish is the nationality of people who live in Denmark. The Danish, by the way, are one of the happiest nations around the world, so do not confuse the Dutch and the Danish. Disney. Did you know that the idea for Disneyland was borrowed from the Danish Tivoli Gardens. Letter E. The Earth. The planet we live on is called the Earth. Edinburgh or Edinburgh. Edinburgh is the capital of one of the most beautiful countries in the world, Scotland. Egypt. Former home of pharaohs, Egypt is a popular holiday destination. The Eiffel Tower. Eiffel designed both the Eiffel Tower in Paris and the frame of the Statue of Liberty in New York. The English Channel. In some countries, this body of water is known as La Manche, but in English, it's the English Channel. Europe. Europeans live in Europe. Some of them pay in euros. Europe.
Europe.
European.
European.
Euro.
Euro.
Letter F. Florence. The name of this beautiful Italian city is Florence. Letter G. Geneva. It's both a lake and a city in Switzerland. Geneva. Gibraltar. Gibraltar is a British territory in southern Spain, inhabited by hordes of macaques and people, of course. Greenwich. The Royal Greenwich Observatory pinpoints the location of the prime meridian. Guinea. This African country and a beloved pet, the guinea pig, share the common name. Letter H. The Hague. This Dutch city hosts the UN International Court of Justice. The Hague. Houston. Houston, we have a problem. Letter I. Iceland, by definition, is meant to be the land of ice. Ironically, there's precious little ice in Iceland. Still, Iceland is a wonderful land and is not to be confused with island or isle, where S is not pronounced at all. The British Isles, the Isle of Man. Can you repeat after me? Iceland, Iceland. It is Iceland. Island, island. It's an island. Iceland, island. Island, Iceland. Next are two American states, Idaho and Illinois. Chicago, which we mentioned earlier, is situated in Illinois. Indonesia or Indonesia. Gorgeous Bali is one of the Indonesian or Indonesian islands. Israel. The eyes of the world are often on Israel. Israeli is the name of the nationality. Letter J. Japan. To admire the cherry tree blossom, go to Japan. Jupiter. Jupiter is the biggest planet in the solar system. Letter K. Kyiv. Ukrainians have started a hashtag Kyiv, not Kiev on social media. The nation is really trying to part with the Soviet past, so Kyiv, please. Letter L. Leicester. Leicester City Football Club stunned the world in 2016 when they won the English Premier League. Lincoln. It's the name for the American President Abraham Lincoln, a car and a city. Anyway, don't pronounce the penultimate L. Lincoln. London. The global #1 tourist destination is London. We are not surprised. Letter M. Madagascar. Many kids are madly in love with the Madagascar cartoon. Malaysia or Malaysia. As the widely broadcast ad goes, Malaysia truly Asia. The Maldives. The Maldives in the Indian Ocean are on many people's bucket list. The Mediterranean. The sea that has arguably played the most crucial role in the history of mankind is the Mediterranean. To remember this word, break it down. Terra, Terranean, Mediterranean, Terra, Terranean, Mediterranean. Mexico City. Mexico City is the capital of Mexico. How logical. Michigan. The notorious Detroit is in Michigan. Monaco. Grace Kelly was the Princess of Monaco. Munich. Munich is home to the famous Oktoberfest. Letter N. Naples. Naples in southern Italy is the birth town of pizza. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Nepal. About 3/4 of Nepal is occupied by mountains, the highest of which is Everest. The Netherlands. As we have already said before, the Dutch come from the Netherlands. Letter O. Ottawa. Ottawa is both a river and the capital of Canada. Letter P. Paris. Paris is the city of lights and the capital of France, of course. Phoenix. Phoenix is the capital of Arizona. Poland and Polish. Here's a little demonstration for you. This is Polish, Polish. And these are Polish, Polish dancers from Poland. Polish, Polish. They are Polish. It is Polish. They are Polish. Well done. Prague. Prague is the capital of the Czech Republic, and the famous astronomical clock can be found in Prague too. Letter Q. Qatar. Qatar Airways is always in the top 10 best airlines. Plus, this Arab state is linked with the football 2022 World Cup. Quebec. Quebec is another Canadian city on our list. Letter R. Reading is a city in England. It has nothing to do whatsoever with the process of reading. Reading comes from the name of a Saxon leader, Rada. Reykjavik. The capital of Iceland is Reykjavik, which literally means Bay of Smokes. Rome. Rome wasn't built in a day, so don't get upset if you mispronounce this city. Remember, it is Rome. Letter S. Seoul. Can you imagine? The capital of South Korea, the sole of your shoe, and the soul residing in your body all have the same pronunciation. Soul. Soul, soul, soul. Sicily. Sicily is the largest island in the Mediterranean Sea. South. And it is an easy one. The real problem is southern. Yes, we do say South Africa, South Carolina, but be careful with the word southern. Southern Italy, southern countries. Sweden is one of the Scandinavian countries, and Swedish is the nationality. By the way, never say Swedish table, you will only confuse your listeners. Instead, say buffet breakfast, buffet lunch, buffet dinner. Switzerland and Swiss. Swiss watches, Swiss chocolate, and Swiss cheese are all made in Switzerland. Letter T. Texas. Texas is the second biggest American state after Alaska, and Texans are so very proud that things are bigger in Texas. By the way, it is a picture of a typical Texan dessert. Things are really big in Texas. The Thames. River Thames. 3 men in a boat travel down the Thames, Tunisia or Tunisia. For a good holiday, go to this sun-kissed country. Letter U. If you want to see one of the oldest universities in Europe, go to Uppsala, Sweden. Letter V. Venice. It is the Italian city of canals and gondolas. Venus. Venus is yet another planet in the solar system. Vienna. Vienna, the capital of Austria, hosts the world famous opera. Letter W. Warsaw. Finally, the capital of Poland is pronounced Warsaw. Letter X. Xerox. In all honesty, Xerox is not a geographical place at all, but people mispronounce it so very often that we decided to include it here. Xerox. Letter Y. Yalta or Yalta. Yalta is a major city in Crimea, Ukraine. Letter Z. Zurich. Zurich, located in Switzerland, is one of the loveliest cities in the world. So, now you know how to pronounce the capital of Scotland, Edinburgh or Edinburgh. You know how to pronounce the capital of Poland, Warsaw. And you know how to pronounce the capital of China, Beijing. Edinburgh, Warsaw, Beijing. Bravo! And if you have your own examples or stories about geographic names which are quite challenging, drop us a line in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.